I mean, I'm just gonna go get a burger. So if my eye look is ugly, then my eye look is ugly. But let's hope it's not. Let's hope that I can make a pretty look. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being with me here today for this video, which I'm really excited about. Today, we're gonna choose the products that I wanna use from my Shop My Stash today, as well as pick the palette of the day. So let's get into that footage and then we will put the makeup of the day on together. I'm also gonna create a full eye look in this video. So let's get into that footage now. We did already update my products and it was in a whole different setup. I have since then decided that it was just too many moving parts the way that I had my Shop My Stash. So this is my new container. This is my new Shop My Stash container. This actually has every single thing that I had in all of my Shop My Stash containers, all right here in one place, which makes me so happy. And here are the drawers that have the products that we previously selected. So yeah, anyways, I just received my new shade in the About Face foundation. If you saw the recent video where I got the wrong shade, I'm not going to be using one of these foundations. And I actually am going to try it with a primer this time because I've already tried it without a primer. This time I'm just trying to get the right shade. And I do want to get some more use from my Rare Beauty primer, especially before it expires. I'm going to use this today. I want to pull both of the mascaras that I recently did a showdown with. This was a really fun video. Yeah, so I want to definitely use this today. Also, since I'm going to do a little bit of a wild look, I'm going to leave my lips for the very last, but I am going to take an eye base from Pat McGrath and my NARS cheek palette. Okay. From this top shelf here, I want to use my Rare Beauty highlighter. See if I can get this open for you. This is the one that I have, and you can see I've got a little bit of usage going there, but I want to get some more use out of it. I recently used this for the first time, so this is actually new into my Shop My Stash. I didn't show this in the selection because I just got this, but I put it in here so I can get some more use from it. Okay, from here, I definitely am going to need this powder probably. Well, hold on. This foundation sets itself really well, but I'm going to just at least set my concealer. Oh, that reminds me. My concealer. And I do bronzer. I have been focused on using this bronzer so far. I have been working towards my usage goal. If you saw the Shop My Stash, you know I have a usage goal on this. So I'm going to pull this one in because I'm working on it. This is actually new to the Shop My Stash. I need my eye base. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So I don't want to use, actually, I'm not going to pull any of these palettes here that I have. I have a specific palette that I want to use. Over here, I have the nail polishes that are currently on my hand. If anybody's interested, I'll share that in a nail polish video in a couple weeks for the nail polishes I wore in January. But over here in this cabinet, I want to pull my Natasha Denona Yucca palette and create a look with this palette today. I have got what is hopefully the correct shade of the About Face foundation. If you caught my initial try on, I got a shade that was too dark for me. So I decided to place another order and try again, and it has finally arrived. I'm super excited. It would have been here sooner, but most of America went through like a really bad winter storm and it affected shipping a little bit. So anyways, hopefully this shade is a lot better. Let me get the original one. So here's the original one that I ordered, and here's the one that I just ordered. I think I did a lot better this time. There's the shade. Okay, there it is, light to olive. The first one that I ordered is light medium olive. So that's where I went wrong. I'm not medium except for in the summertime. Sometimes I get to medium. Okay, so that'll work for me in the summer. But today I am really excited to try on this light to olive. And yeah, let me know if you like these videos where I'm shopping my stash items and then creating a look with them. So let me know if that's fun for you or if you prefer to keep them separate the way that I tend to do sometimes. I usually will do full face and then I'll do eyeshadow looks separately, but sometimes I like to combine it all. Today we're going to combine it all, and I did just paint my nails. And I'll show you which nail polishes I use to create the Skittles Mani, and that will be coming up in an upcoming video. If you're interested, stay tuned for my nail polish video that'll be coming up in about a week or so. My end of the month nail polish video. So yeah, okay, let's get into the foundation. Here is the two shades side by side. This one is the lighter one and this one is the darker one. Okay, and here they are against my skin tone. You can definitely see that I started off way too dark to begin with. Yeah, if you're thinking my hair is looking a little crazy, you might be right. It's, you know, day like 4 or 5, and I mean, I haven't even brushed my hair since I washed my hair, so that's no joke. I don't brush my hair during the week, unless of course like it gets tangled. But part of the secret to me not washing my hair so long is I literally don't do anything to it after I wash it for days. I don't mess with it. Like, I do the least I can with it. So this was the most I've touched my hair in quite a while, but I got to clip it back for you. So the products that I'm really excited to test out is this one right here, this new foundation. And in order to get to the free shipping this time, I had already picked up and ordered all of the About Face products that I wanted that are in stock. So in order to get to the free shipping, I decided to pick up their brush. Since I did in the last order pick up the fractal eye paint, I decided to go ahead and give their eye brush a go. I needed to get to the free shipping. Figured I might as well get something for that price instead of pay the shipping, because I was just literally like a handful of dollars off. So I was like, let me just get an item. Yeah, anyway, okay. I'm so excited to try this foundation in the right shade. And then I am going to go out to eat. Like, I say that like it's so, it's a super casual meal. I'm going to a super casual meal. I'm going to go have a burger at one of my favorite burger joints. And yeah, so I'm just going to do my makeup and head out the door. Okay. Give that a moment to set. The brow products that I pulled out of my vanity drawer are here. I don't usually keep those in my Shop My Stash because I just use the same things over and over again. So I just have them here in front of me, or I pull them daily. And I'll do my brows after I get my foundation on. I just wanted to, I don't know, kill some time while my primer is soaking in. I'm so excited to play with this today. Okay, has it had a moment to sit? I would say yes. I heard someone say that this is like clunky to them. I can see that. I do like how like big and thick it is though. I like it. Okay, I feel like this is going to be, oh geez. This is going to be a much better shade match, but whoa, when I tell you it looks really green. Like when they say light olive, they're not kidding. This is the most olive foundation in a light shade that I've come across so far. And I'm kind of here for it. I like that I can just apply it to my face with this thing. You can kind of go light. I used a lot the last time because I was trying to cover up the fact that it didn't match and I needed it to really go all over my skin. But because I think this one is a much closer shade match, I'm using a lot less product this time. I'm going to use a clean foundation brush so I don't like transfer anything over. Is this one clean? No. Okay. Going in with this foundation brush here from BK Beauty. Okay, that is way, way, way too light of a coverage for me, but honestly, the color looks so good. All right. Do feel like that went on a little bit, like the coverage is a little patchy here and there because I didn't quite use enough. So I feel like it doesn't spread that easily. So I definitely, you know, need to just make sure to use a little bit more product. I like the way that it spread and applied when I was using more product. And I wonder if the primer has anything to do with that, because last time I didn't have any primer on when I used it, and I did love the way that it went on my skin. So I'll be using this one again with no primer to see how it works for me. Okay. So that is very light coverage. I think I want to try to just build it up a little bit more on my cheeks. Most people would go in with concealer to hide this, but where I can't do that is I have a very, very hard time shade matching. Maybe though, hold on. Maybe my Dior concealer in Warm Olive 2 would be a good shade match for this particular foundation. Let's hope it's not darker. It is a little bit. I feel like it's going to be really helpful. So I see most people usually use concealer to like finish up their spots. But the reason why I don't use concealer that way is because, well, one, I have freckles. And so when you try to put concealer over freckles, it's not always a good look. And two, because I have a, yeah, see, that was darker than the foundation. Anyway, I have a very hard time shade matching my foundation to my skin as it is. So I certainly don't need to go in with a third color altogether of some concealer that probably ain't gonna match my foundation that I'm trying to work with at that particular day for whatever my shade is at that time. So anyway, yeah, but I do feel like it did work, even though it darkened my cheek a little bit. I feel like that did work to provide a little bit more coverage for my acne scarring, and I'm not mad about it. That gives me another opportunity to get more use out of my Christian Dior concealer. So that's really nice because I haven't been able to use this since summertime when it was a better shade match for under my eyes and gave me brightening. So this is the shade 2 Warm Olive. Here is the shade right there. And the About Face Beauty is in the light olive, like light 2 olive. And those seem to go pretty good, although you can see right there that the concealer is a little bit darker, but it's not terrible. It's workable. It's not the best. It's better for this foundation, the darker one, honestly. So this is just going to be like my summertime duo right there. Can't wait for the sun to start coming back out. It is such a gloomy day today. I forgot to tell you, we're having another gloomy, cloudy day. Thankfully, it's not raining today. And it's not super freezing either. It's in the like mid to high 40s Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is Celsius. I'll put it on the screen for my friends that don't follow Fahrenheit. Anyway, yeah, so apologize about the lighting. Same song and dance. Let me get my brows done and we'll move on to the next part of the base. I feel like so that I don't disturb any of my base, I should go ahead and set my face now. I feel like before I go in with my bronzer, I should set my face now. Let me know, how do you do your stuff? Do you do your foundation? Like if you use this Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer, which is a little bit more of like a mousse. If it was a regular cream, I would definitely go in now before I set with powder. But because this is more of like a moussey cream, let me know, do you use this product before or after setting your powder? I'm really curious. I do it both ways on different days, and I haven't remembered or decided, one or the other or both, which way I like it better. So I'm not really sure. Oh, and I forgot to do concealer all over the place. Okay, where is my concealer? Here it is. It's because I did that darker concealer and I did it not in the eyes, and I forgot that I still needed to do like real concealer. I mean, that was real concealer, but I mean, I need like under eye concealer. So I've got my setup a little bit better organized, as you saw when we were pulling out the products for today's look. And as such, I have a better layout of my brushes, accessible and right in my line of sight. So that means that I remember now to use, I'll be able to remember to use my Fude as well as some of my other ones instead of just my synthetic ones, because where I had my Fude over here, I wasn't able to like just reach for them while I'm filming. It's different when I'm just putting on makeup, but like when I'm filming, yeah, that just wasn't working. Today I don't have the time to not cover up my mole, so I'm just going for it. How do we feel about the concealer and base look? I feel like it looks pretty good in person. The coloring might be a little bit off on the camera. I don't know. Only editing time will tell. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, I did a very light setting of, like, I did a very light dusting of powder. So now I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. And of course I'm using my new favorite. Well, it's not new. I've had it since November. So I've been using this as my favorite bronzer brush, specifically for the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer, like for me, the way I use it, ever since I got it. This has been my favorite bronzer brush. I love it so much. Like, who would have known? I never would have guessed that. I remember when I saw this in the holiday set. I'm going on a tangent. I remember when I saw this in the holiday set and I was like, I don't like brushes that shape. I had never really used one. So I was just like, I don't know, like not for bronzer, I hadn't anyway. I was like, let me try it for bronzer. Maybe I'll like it, because it was just a little bit too small for me for powder. I like larger, fluffier powder brushes. I mean, this is fine enough for more detailed powder, but I like, you know, I have smaller brushes for powder when I want detail, and then I want bigger brushes for powder when I want a fluffy brush. So this is just right in the middle, and it just didn't work for me for a powder brush, but I love it so much for cream bronzer. And there's the number. Here's what the head looks like. It's really dirty. I mean, it hasn't been that long since I washed my brushes. It's only been like a week. So it's just, it looks dirty because of the cream products, but okay. Absolutely love this brush so much for my cream bronzer. And I actually forgot to pull something I take for granted that I am, you know, working on a usage goal for my Hourglass palette too. So I'm just, it's like a loose usage goal. I don't have a number of uses that I'm working towards it. It's just, I'm trying to get as much use out of it as possible, because I feel like I didn't use, is that the right one? Yeah. I feel like I didn't use the elephant one enough, and then it expired on me. So this one, I want to make sure to get my good use from it. And I'm just using this setting powder to dust over my bronzer. Okay. I'm going to use this NARS palette here to select one of the highlighters. I'm going to go in with this one here. My cute little Shih Tzu is snoring his little head off. Something is hanging off my face. There it is. Okay. Just a nice, light, little, intense layer. Just a nice little dusting, but quite an intense payoff. All right. Anywhere else? Okay. So now I'm just going to take this brush with nothing on it and just kind of buff over everything. Okay. I'm going to do the blush from, I have 3 choices here in front of me. Which one should I do? I've got this one, which I really need to get more use from. And then I've got this one, which I've got a usage goal on. I have been using it a little bit, but I don't think that this is the color that I want to go with today. So this one I'm going to skip for now. So really it's between these two. Let's look and see which blush might go better with the colors that I'm going to work on today. Here are the blushes. Oh, my dog is snoring. Here are the blushes that I'm going to choose from. I'm not sure which ones I want to use, but looking at this palette reminded me that I do want to top my cream bronzer with this powder bronzer, simply for the sake of using my stuff. I don't feel like my bronzer needs it. It looks great, in my opinion. This is my BK Beauty bronzer brush, and here is the number there. I'm going to go into this bottom corner carefully so it doesn't spill over into the other side. But if you're real careful, it does fit. Okay. Just tap off a little bit, and then I'm just going to kind of set it. Kind of like that. Okay, and I'm just going to do that layer on the top of my head because like gives it that extra sunny bit or whatever. Back to the buffing. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to use this blush brush. This is from the Angie Hot and Flashy set. And the colors of the eye look that I'm going to do are literally these colors here. So I don't really know what color I want to do. I'm going to go with this kind of bright corally pink for the fun of it. It looks really fun, and I don't know. Just a little bit. I like how the bronzer is looking, so I don't want to take over the bronzer. I just want to kind of add a little bit of rosiness. All right. Honestly, I could use more blush. Let's add some more blush. Because this blush is has a bit of a sheen to it, every time I add another layer, I can see my pores. You probably can't see it there from the screen, but like I can see them in the mirror, and I need reading glasses. So the fact that I can see them means that they're probably super visible right now. I think that's one of the reasons why I ended up not liking this particular cheek palette from NARS is because it's all like really high sheen. Every single shade in here has a full-on sheen. Like it could be a highlighter almost. Or it's like a combo of the highlighter. This is the name of the palette. Sorry if you're seeing yourself there, but this is the name of the palette. Base is done. Let's move on to the eyes, and then we'll do the lips at the end. I do have on some First Aid Beauty lip balm right now. I'm going to start off with my MAC paint pot in Painterly, of course. Real gently. I should have used my Singe Beauty brush, but it was in a different spot and I forgot. It's right here in my used brushes. Wait, where is it? No, I don't even know where it is. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, I accidentally moved it to my dirty brushes in my last filming when I was kind of talking and not really paying attention, and I meant to leave it behind in my brushes here in front of me, and so that's why I had to get something else. This one's okay, it's just not as good. Okay, so for these 4 synthetic brushes here, I'm gonna just wipe them down and reuse them. So let me go get a brush. Towel. Okay, so for today's look, I'm using the Yucca palette, as you saw we selected, and I want to specifically focus on these kind of limey green shades and the brighter shades as indicated by both my nail look of the day and my shirt. So I'm not sure the direction this is going to take. I just know that I want to use those colors. Okay, I'm going to start off with a Refer 01, and I'm going to use that to, this is where it's hard for me to figure out where to start with this palette. This palette here, I do really love it, but it really is like way out of my comfort zone. There are some like easy go-to neutral looks that I can make out of this palette. And I do see a lot of colorful combinations that are easy to create looks from this palette. So I'm not saying that I'm stumped or anything like that, but what I'm saying is right now for the color story that I want to go with, which is something like in this realm, I feel like I don't know what color I'm going to start off with, but I'm going to go with, let's start off with this one up here. The shade name is, oh God. I have no idea. I'm going to start off with this one right here. Really lightly in the crease, as light as possible. My eye base has had a moment to set itself. I don't want the look to get too like dark and grungy. I do want it to kind of be bright and fun because it is a really gloomy day today, as you heard me mention earlier. And I really want some like happy, colorful vibes to just lift the mood. Yeah, see that already is a lot more like army green than I was thinking to go. So I'm going to tap into this bright green and just see what happens. I mean, I'm just going to go get a burger. So if my eye look is ugly, then my eye look is ugly. But let's hope it's not. Let's hope that I can make a pretty look. I do like the way that bright, oh, my dog just went out. I do like the way that's mixing with it and kind of brightening it. Yeah, that's giving it the lift that I feel like that color needed. And I've actually never thought to mix those two colors before. So that's really fun. All right. I do, though, want to keep the inner corner a lot brighter. So before I do anything kind of dark and wild, let me build up my inner corner. I want to do this neon color in the inner eye. Kind of like that. The first one I kind of just like blend around and get the area nice and primed and ready. And then the second coat and third, I just kind of build it up in the one spot where I want the most impact. That way it kind of looks blended. Okay, so that's the look that I was wanting for my inner corner. So at least that is working out right so far. Let's see if I can save the rest of the look, because I truly have no idea what I'm doing here. I am not a makeup artist. I'm not an Instagram makeup artist type thing or anything like that. I am just a girl who is loving on her eyeshadow palette collection. So yeah, let's see what I can do today. Okay. I do like the way that brightness is going there, but I think I need a better brush for right there. So let's try, I'm going to use this Sigma E27. That's going to be a lot better for right here, I think. Yeah, softer and it fits better and it kind of blends it out and stamps it all in. See, the right brush makes all the difference. I love my Sigma eye brushes so much. If you haven't seen my Sigma makeup brushes review, I'll leave that video up here in the eye and down below in the description box. Check that out when you're done watching this one if you want. But yeah, I really love my Sigma eye brushes. See, that made all the difference in the world with the placement. And now I'm going to just take that first brush with no additional product and just kind of blend the edge a little bit. Okay, I feel like we're starting off pretty well. Now, I'm going to take this little bitty detailed blender from Sigma. Here is the number. Can I get you a number? Right there. Okay. And I'm going to start off, I'm going to go into this bright green shade here in the corner. I have no idea what it's called. But I'm taking this kind of detailed brush because I don't want this color to fade out. I want it to be really bright on the edge of my eye. So if you heard me mention in a previous video that I'm starting to kind of be a little bit more detailed in where I put my deep, darky, smoky colors, just so that I can try to keep my very dramatic, colorful looks from getting overly intensely dramatic and overbearingly large, just so that maybe my kind of crazy looks can come off a little bit more wearable, and you might want to replicate the look yourself or something like it or whatever. I'm being a bit presumptuous, I know, but okay, let me live. All right, so now for the lid, I want to use this one, this really beautiful deep dark shade there, and I don't want to put it on my finger, even though I know it looks a lot better like that. What brush am I going to use? That doesn't look clean. Why is that put away? That needs to be washed. Oh, I'm going to use my MAC brush. And honestly, do I need to put any glitter glue down? I don't really need to, but I'm going to just so I can use my product. Do I want to use a Pat McGrath? I actually don't. I know I pulled the Pat McGrath during the selection, but I'm going to switch it out for the NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to put this one on instead. Oops, that was a bit much. Look at how much popped out. Oh my gosh. It was because I squeezed a little bit hard and there was a bit of an air pocket. But okay, we're going to use this. Oh my God, that's kind of a lot. What happened to my makeup palette? I don't know where it ended up. I'm going to use 2 brushes because this just got crazy on me. I hate when I get it down into my lashes, but it's just, I'm trying to get it on the edge of my eye, but then I end up getting it on my lashes, which is not cool. So let me try to get that off. I'm not trying to get glitter stuck on my freaking eyelash. I hate that so much. Okay. And I'm just putting the glitter glue over the like open white area. Now let's pick up that really beautiful sparkly shade here and put it on the lid. Oh my God, look at that sparkle without being glittery. It's just like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay, let me put on the other one. Like, I don't even have to tap off because of the glitter glue. It's just gonna stick on there anyway. It's nice, I like that. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Wow. Okay, I think that's really nice. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the look right there. Is there anything else that I need to do? I need to do the lower lash line. That's what I need to do. Okay. I'm gonna start off with kind of this pukey green shade here, and I'm using my favorite lower lash line brush, which is this one right here from Cinch Beauty. A little bit too dark and smoky, but that's fine for like a first layer. It's like a little bit too mustard. Okay, so let's try topping that there with the bright yellow. No, it didn't go over the mustard as bright because duh, the mustard's really dark. So that's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this green shade with the same brush. And I'm going to start off and just go all the way across the lower lash line up to that other color. This is my favorite lower lash line brush because it's the perfect width and softness and thickness and everything. It makes the perfect size of lower lash line thickness and it's so easy to use. It's so soft and just fits perfectly under my eye. It's not too big. It's not too thin. It's not too thick. It's just right. I love it so much. Yeah, this one was a good addition to the eye brush set, in my opinion. All right, now I'm going to go into this deeper dark green here. And I'm going to use that one just at the very, very back. And the very, very top edge up here. Just a little bit, not much, just a little bit, because I am going to go in with like a green liner. Hopefully it'll be visible. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it's kind of pointless, but okay. That's it for the eyeshadow palette. Here's the eye look. I'm going to use my two Macro Tech eyeliners. This one from Natasha Denona, I think will work really well for putting the brightness that I was trying to get right here. Let's hope. Yeah, that's better than the eyeshadow was for right there. I should have just put it straight on the skin instead of with the powder there, but that's fine. Okay. And then for the green one, which is called Willow, let me see, what is this one called? Camu, I just put in the inner corner there, and now I'm going to use the one in the shade Willow for the lower lash line on the back half. Just to really get that nice crisp line right along the actual lashes. And then for the top lashes, I'm going to use my green Melt gel pot liner. I am super excited. If you missed the haul, the Black Friday haul where I got this for $10, I'll be sure to link that up in the eye and down below. Check it out if you want when this one's over. It was a fun video. For me, definitely. It was definitely fun for me. But it's a fun video to watch, I hope. I hope. Let me know if it is or not. But yeah, so here is the green. And I wish I had something that I could just like touch it up against. Let me use this. Which side had? Yeah, this other side is clean. Just going to touch the back of this so that I can smush down the liner, make it nice and flat. Okay, I really wish I had my enlarged mirror so I can freaking see what I'm doing. I'm going to not go too crazy because I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take it out right here and right here, like that. Yeah, and then I will come in with some more. Ooh, that is so smooth and creamy. I love, love, love. Oops, I went too high. I love, love, love these Melt Gel Pot Liners. So, so good. Now that I know how good they are, I would be willing to pay the full price for them. I was completely unwilling to pay the full price because I just didn't know if they would be any good. So when Black Friday came around, and they did their last minute sale, like towards, like it was really unexpected. This was for $10 and I was just like, yes, girl, pick them all up. Because honestly, I had them in my cart like the month before, and I had all the shades that I picked up in my cart. I was going to pay like $150 for these gel pots because there was so many that I wanted. And then the palette too. And then literally all of those things went on Black Friday sale, including the palette that I wanted to pick up. And so I saved so much money. It was so great. Yeah, I was really happy about that. All right, I am loving the eye look. Okay, I'm feeling so fierce. And I feel like the brown actually might not go really well with this look. So instead of using the brown like I had said originally, I'm going to use just the black. My babies, they just came in from outside. Bandit, don't lick yourself so loud, man, on my camera. Go to the kitchen for that. You know, I'm starting to think, hold on. Yesterday, I was super excited about the Lash Princess, and the day before that, and every day before that. But now that I'm in my post Bad Gal Bang era, I think I don't like this mascara as much as I used to, because I liked it a whole lot before I started wearing Bad Gal Bang. But the Bad Gal Bang is actually like this effect, but on steroids. And so, oh yeah. I mean, it's a pretty decent mascara still for $5 or $6. But what I'm getting at is that I think I'm going to take a break from buying the Lash Princess. I bought it this time, obviously, for the video showdown. But what I'm saying in general is that when this one expires, I think I'm going to take a break from buying the Lash Princess mascara and just stick to the high-end brands that I've been kind of rolling through, because I have this super long mascara wish list that I have been working through because I want to try all the brands that I've been curious about in the last couple of years that I just hadn't gotten around to trying, like, ever. So yeah. Ooh, this look is everything. But you know what? I feel like this just isn't cutting it. So I'm going to open up a new mascara today. I'm going to open up my Milani Anti-Gravity. This is a repurchase, and it's been sitting in my drawer for a couple of months. It's time to open her up and use it. First use of this bottle. I just want to break up the product a little bit. You don't want to like scoop air in and out of it, but just want to break it up because it's been sitting in a package. You got to be careful with this end because you see it's got mascara on the end of it. It will mess up your eye look on the inner corner of your eye like no thing, man. Had that happen to me, so be warned. Got to be real careful. But ooh, look at the difference that made. This Milani Anti-Gravity is twice the price of the Lash Princess. So I do think that in a different budget category, it is better. And honestly, the Lash Princess was my favorite before I had tried the Milani Anti-Gravity. And when I was saying that the Lash Princess was hands down my favorite drugstore mascara the other day in my showdown video, I had completely forgotten that I have since then tried the Milani Anti-Gravity. And actually, spoiler, the Milani Anti-Gravity is my favorite drugstore mascara so far. Yeah, I forgot. It dethroned my Lash Princess because this is more like the Bad Gal Bang, in my opinion. All right. So the top lashes are kind of done. I feel like I should have curled the lashes because they're weighing a little heavy, but it's fine. And now, since I'm done with everything, let me just lock my brows into place. I have been kind of skipping this step lately. I've been getting kind of lazy and just feeling like it's a little unnecessary, but it does make a difference. It's just like when I've been doing my makeup, I've just been going to run errands and stuff, and like, big deal. So my brows might not stay up. Who cares, really? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put them up because complete the look. All right. Now for the lips. Let's do something with the lips. I forgot to pull my lip liner from my Shop My Stash earlier. That is all hunger right there. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I need to go eat. I'm about to go eat, literally. And I can't wait. I'm so excited about that. Okay, should we do a peachy lip or a super concealer lip? I feel like the concealer lip will just be too much of a distraction and the pink won't go with it. So I'm going to go with this one here. This is Negligee from Pat McGrath. All right. Let me give you a close-up of the eyes. I really, really love this look. Okay. Sorry if you're in a different frame now, but So here is the finished makeup look of the day using the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. Again, I love this palette. I'm glad I got a little bit more use out of it. Yeah, so let me know what you think of my eye look of the day. You will probably see this look in a few videos because I plan on doing some filming as soon as I get back from eating. And yeah, I want to do my makeup inventory video finally and my project polish intro. So really excited about that. I hope you look forward to those. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and that you click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section if you enjoyed this style of daily shopping my Shop My Stash products and then using them to create a full look of the day. So yeah, if you do enjoy this style of video, I will do this more often. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun doing this and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.